Hey, what's up guys? Tim the Drone Goon here. Today's the day. We're going to try out full manual mode for the first time with the FPV3 controller. So there are a couple things that you need to do to your controller first. Really, it's just one thing. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that here as soon as we wrap this up. And then we're going to get flying. Hopefully you enjoy this video. I anticipate this video being shorter. Hopefully it is. But if it's not, I'm sure it's going to be entertaining, full of crashes and choice words for me as I try to figure this out. So give me just a few seconds, kind of flip the cameras around and get some things set up so I can show you guys how to make this quick adjustment, and then let's get flying. All right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how, at least my best understanding of how to set up this controller. So standard FPV controller from DJI. See, you've got the spring tension. Well, when you're flying manual mode, that's not what you want. You want to be able to, you don't want the left stick to return to center. So how you fix that is flip it over. Underneath this pad, if you can see, there's an arrow right here. You want to peel this back, and then the supplied Allen wrench that comes with your kit is what you're going to need. Okay, so this thing comes off pretty easy. You just got to kind of get your fingernail underneath there. It just peels up. There's not like hard clips, so these little rubber backings. And there's two screw holes here. There's an F1 and an F2. You're looking for F1. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to Allen key in there, and we're going to tighten this screw down. So we're going to spin it clockwise, and I'm going to turn this over so you can kind of see. If you remember the spring tension, right? See how that spring tension is kind of going away? We want that controller, or that control stick, to kind of stay where we put it. Okay, so see how now left and right still spring back, but up and down doesn't. There we go. As we get it now, we're almost screwed down the whole way. So now there's not a lot of, there's no play. So if when I push this down, let it go, it flies back. Push this down, let it go, it stays. All right, so that's what we're looking for. All right, so let's get everything powered up and get everything switched to manual mode, and let's give this a run. All right. So what we're going to do is, so now we've got our remote control set up. What we're going to do is we have to go through, wrong button. We have to go through and set our controller up. So settings, control, remote controller, and then you want to come down to the custom where it says sport mode and select manual. Now it's going to tell you these things that we've already done. All right, so we're going to confirm those. All right, but there's one more thing that we have to do as well. So let's go back here, go to gain and expo, and you want to remove this. All right, and now we are all set. So let's clear out of all of this stuff, and we're going to get flying. All right, so just give me a second to finish setting up a couple of things. I wanted to show you how to do that real fast, and then we're ready to start flying. So wish me luck. All right, so now we're in normal mode. Let's get it back down a little bit here. And let's switch it to manual mode. Okay, yep. Already crashing. Yep. That didn't work. How do I kill it? All right, well, that didn't work already. Turtle mode. All right, let's just stop the recording. All right, well, there you have it, guys. That was the probably most exciting 30 seconds of manual mode FPV drone that is probably anywhere to be found on the internet. All right, of that 30 seconds or so of flight time, I would say a solid 29 seconds of that was completely uncontrolled chaos. The only control I felt like I had at all was the initial motor start and the initial climb. After that, it was, hey, let's just hope I don't destroy my $1,500 drone. All right, so with that being said, I've not flown any simulators. I think that is going to be my next step before I do anything, because as you could see, I don't even know how to land in manual mode. So pretty successfully failed my first attempt at manual mode, but you know, there's only moving forward. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to clean my drone up, make sure that everything is still functioning. It seems fine to me. I definitely know I need to change a blade. Looks like there was a little bit of a tip crack there on one of my blades, but as you could see, the drone definitely hit the ground and then took off, and then just completely ragdolled itself into the earth, which I've done myself a couple times. It doesn't feel good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the drawing board, go back and learn, watch some videos, see if I can't find some good sims online, and learn how to fly this. But this is part of the journey. There's nobody else around that I know that's here locally that can kind of work me through this process a little bit. So let's work through it together. All right, so like I said, this is going to be a quick little video showing my failures more than my successes. So stick with me. Hopefully you guys get some entertainment value out of this, and let's learn something along the way. All right, Tim, Drone Goon, out.